It is not an exaggeration to say that 99% of businesses in the US are missing out on opportunity to expand and grow their business into the Spanish-speaking markets without creating a brand new offer and creating a new stream of revenue. I'll give you some simple math to prove it. And it is not an exaggeration to say that it works for mom and pop shops, for startups, for digital and brick and mortar services, all the way to multinationals and everything in between, and in every sector. My name is Rody Correa, and I lead Language Global Solutions. In Language Global Solutions, we've been helping companies to go into new markets seamlessly or to continue working outside of the domestic markets successfully. The simple math is the following. Using the US as an example, there are about 30 million companies there. 1% would be 300,000 companies. If we were to divide that into 30 sectors, I challenge you to find 100 brands or companies that you know in Latin America or in Spanish-speaking US. I am from Latin America, and I can tell you, I tried and I had a hard time doing it. I have some thoughts of why so many companies might be missing out on this great opportunity. Number one, not knowing that the localization method exists and that it is a method that is actually profitable and that it helps many companies to expand and grow into other markets, giving them a stream of revenue additional to the one that they have already obtained locally. And this is what many call the debt of ignorance. All of us, business owners, go through that. We just have to learn new skills or get a new knowledge that allows us to expand our knowledge base and our skill set, or we work with other people that know about it once we know that the method might work. Number two could be a lack of priority from your top leadership. For similar reasons, maybe they don't even know it exists, or they have a belief that it's not a profitable enough method to give it priority and to invest in it. This is also very valid. But let me tell you something. The Spanish-speaking market in the US alone is worth $4 trillion of purchasing power. And it is said that in a couple of years, it might become the fifth world economy. That is, Spanish speakers in the US alone, not counting Latin America. So the probabilities that this is a profitable endeavor are great. Number three would be not knowing who to work with. And this is a valid reason as well. You definitely want to hire the right linguists and experts that have knowledge in localization itself. You can do it in three different ways. You can create and build a team in-house. You can do a hybrid version of working with some people in-house and some people locally, or you can hire a vendor that does it all for you. That's a choice that you have to make. And number four would be not knowing or uncertainty about the ROI. And this is also a valid reason. One that I think occurs with every aspect of business. There's nothing that is absolute certain that it will give you the ROI that you expect. But again, this is something that could come from a lack of belief or a limiting belief that localization or going into the Spanish market is not profitable enough. But like I said, $4 trillion is not minor, and that's only in the US, not counting Latin America. So believing that it is not necessarily profitable is actually a limiting belief, because the probabilities of creating a good stream of revenue outside of your domestic market is fantastic. Some of the global companies that we work with currently have increased their revenue from 10% all the way to 70% outside of their domestic markets. Now that you know about localization and its potential, if you want our help, make sure to reach out to us. At the end of this video, you will see different ways in which you can do so, and we'd be happy to also send you assets with tips and tricks and pitfalls to avoid so that your localization efforts succeed every time. Wish you the best and see you in the next video.